welcome to my second podcast. This podcast is going to explore the agenda setting of news reports, specifically focusing on race. A sporting event that I will be looking closely at is when the England football team lost the Euros final and the wave of racial abuse that followed. This will be interesting to look into to see how the different papers set their agenda when talking about the exit of the team and the comments that were made towards the players that missed the penalty. Looking through the data sets, I found a couple of reports that link to race from Sky Sports and Euronews. I will be diving into these reports to see how the different media chains report on racism and the agenda they are out to set. The first article from Sky Sports can be seen on screen now. The first thing that Sky do is make it personal and relatable to all the readers by stating he is a father of three. Most people will all have a father figure or someone they know who could be seen as a father and use this to imagine them in the situation, making it more personal and lifelike for them. That is closely followed by the word abhorrent. They are setting the agenda and swaying our opinions with the language that they are using, says Hall 2013. Language isn't only just the words written, it can be images. Sky uses the image of the three players that missed the penalty, which is focusing on the agenda and switching our minds back to that night at the Euros. Sky has already swayed the readers to think what this man has done is wrong and set him out as a villain without the reader even knowing any of the details. So as a reader, we have to have trust in the news outlets to tell the correct story, says McCombs 2021. Additionally, in the article, they mention that the comments were posted on Facebook. That is Sky highlighting the fact that social media is a factor why racism is becoming more common. This is backed up by Farrington et al.'s book and Morrow's 2020 article when they convey that it's because people have free access to famous people and athletes' accounts. Just from this small opening of the report, already Sky is setting two agendas, one about how wrong racism is, but also the fact that social media is a platform for racism to thrive. The media has full control, says Dorish. The next article is from Eurosport. I have picked out two phrases that can be seen on screen now. These are gained confidence from it and praise for mature way of handling it. These comments aren't acknowledging the fact that racism is bad. They are straight away putting the spotlight on the players and their reactions. I don't think that this should be the case. The emphasis should be on stomping it out of the game, not looking at the players' reaction, as they wouldn't have to react if it didn't happen. Already we get a sense that the news agenda don't care about the players and are putting no emphasis on the actual racism itself. The fact that they put little focus on the racism suggests it is becoming the norm. People are used to it, as if to say if you are a black footballer you should expect to receive racism, and this has been a study on this by Garland and Rowe in 2001. Overall, the contrast between how the two news companies report on the same story is huge. This shows how easy it is then to manipulate stories into whatever agenda they want and how they have full control over the reader's views and perceptions of a story. This is backed up by Cosma 1994 book when they say news articles are manipulative. That's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you did, please leave a like and a subscribe. Thanks.